Hello guys, Salcha Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing Strike the Blood Season 3. This was an OVA series just like Season 2 was. The positive is that there are uncensored scenes, we can see the female characters topless. The downside is that it was a really short season, only 10 episodes long. I'm a major fan of the Strike the Blood series because I enjoy the fight harem scenes, the ecchi scenes, the characters, and I enjoy for the plot. This is one of those rare ecchi anime series that has a good plot. I really enjoyed the season because now there is a legit harem being formed. The girls acknowledge the possibility of them being in Kojo's harem, which is rare to see. You rarely see a harem ending in an anime series. The ecchi scenes in this OVA series were creative at times. It was amusing seeing Yukina use her shirt as a blindfold to put on Kojo's face and make him smell her scent. That was really hot. It was also nice seeing him hold her while she was in her underwear as well. We also finally get to see Kojo suck Asagi's blood, and that was very pleasing to see. There is also a kiss in this OVA series, and the fan service was on point in this OVA series. I really enjoyed seeing Sayaka topless at times. It didn't feel like the ecchi scenes occurred too often, which is good. For a show like this, too much ecchi scenes would take away from plots, and the OVA series is already short enough as it is. The harem scenes were enjoyable in the season as well. It was funny seeing Asagi and Yukina fight over Kojo, like literally fight over him. That had me laughing a lot. Seeing them fight against each other while angrily telling the other person how lucky they are to be so close to Kojo was so hilarious to see. Yukina had really cute facial expressions this season whenever Kojo was getting really close to other girls. It was also nice seeing Nagisa feel a little jealous as well. Her feelings for Kojo were really developing this season. What shocked me about the ending of the OVA series was that the girls seemed to be fine with the idea of being in Kojo's harem. It was hinted at before in Season 1 that maybe Kojo would have 2 wives in the future. But the ending of this OVA series really makes it seem like there will be a harem ending, which I would love to see. The plot was enjoyable to watch in the season as well. In the first arc, we get to learn more fascinating information about Aurora and the darkness surrounding Itogami Island. The arc did a great job at foreshadowing conflict that will take place during the later arcs. We finally get to see Motoki fight for once, and that was enjoyable to see. Motoki is Kojo's male friend that helps out Kojo in secret. I was wondering how strong he was, and what kind of combat abilities he had. This arc also gave Asagi even more importance to this anime series, and it was cool seeing her have such a big role. She isn't just a minor side character. The second arc was my favorite in this OVA series. It was really sweet seeing Yukina and Kojo realize how much they meant to each other. There were lots of romantic moments in this arc, and I was satisfied with the romantic development. I would have obviously liked to see them confess to each other, but that might have ruined the harem aspect of the show, so it makes sense why they didn't confess. They got as close as you could without confessing. The plot was also entertaining because it made me so curious to see what was wrong with Yukina. The anime kept trying to hint that perhaps Kojo biting Yukina too many times made her pregnant, but of course you know that can't be true. It really did make me want to watch episodes though, and the secret was shocking. I was not expecting that shocking reveal about Yukina. Also, in terms of plot, I was glad that the criminal known as Mega got a lot of screen time in the second arc. He's the guy with the glasses that we saw in Season 1. It was nice finally seeing his backstory, and he controlled such an OP power in this arc. It was interesting to see how Kojo would counter that OP power. The third arc was the best in terms of action. Kojo had a nice fight against Aladar. It was cool seeing 2 powerful vampires go all out against each other. The plot in this arc was that a major war may start soon, and it would involve Itogami Island. It was exciting to see the tension between the multiple groups, and to see them confront each other. I really like how Kojo was able to resolve the conflict. I was not expecting him to be knowledgeable and diplomatic. You wouldn't expect Kojo to be so good with words. The final fight was amazing, because it was a fight I was waiting for so long. Kojo versus Vattelur. Vattelur is that male vampire that shows a lot of interest in Kojo. They've been building up that fight for so long, and it was amazing to finally see them fight. Vatulur's abilities were pretty cool to see. The fight kind of ended in a predictable way, but it was still pretty cool to see. In terms of new characters this season, I didn't really care for the character named December. I was interested to find out how she was connected to Aurora, but her personality was boring to me. Hectos was a character that was a coutier, and I usually like coutiers, but I found her personality to be boring as well. I was glad though that we finally got to see the identity of Nanko Sensei. I was wondering what she looked like in real life. She was pretty hot. The opening song for this anime series was amazing. It might have been just as good as opening for season 1. The ending song was nice to listen to as well. The music was good as well. The anime studio used music from previous seasons. The animation style was the same in this season, which is good, and the animation looked great during the fight scenes. I do recommend watching the season if you enjoyed watching the previous seasons. There are many funny harem scenes, Yukina gets even closer to Kojo, and the potential of war in the third arc was exciting to watch. Lots of tension and nice fights in the third arc. I give the season a 8 out of 10. So, that's all I want to talk about for today. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day or night whoever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.